I'm Kevin Price with The Price of Business on Business Talk 1110 AM, KTEK in Houston, Texas. I continue my coverage here at SHRM Convention in Chicago, Illinois. I've been having a great time interviewing some of these companies that are here. Thanks to our friends from bestworkdata.com. They do a phenomenal job identifying an employee's skills and abilities. And I tell you, having had undergone one of their tests myself, I can highly recommend it as part of any business's regimen. Getting the opportunity to meet with Alan Hudson, and he's an HR specialist. The company is called Hudson Mann. And Alan, welcome to the program. Give us your elevator speech real quick.
Hudson Mann is a human resources compliance organization focusing on affirmative action compliance and OFCCP audit support. So we help federal contractors from 50 employees to 50,000 and up comply with federal regulations.
You know, and one of the things that I think is really helpful about companies like yours is that because of the business environment and the political environment that we're in, simply not doing the wrong thing isn't enough these days, because you can have an ex-employee do the wrong thing, and regardless of how well they were treated by you, still take legal action, and you still got to go through the process. And mitigation in advance is part of that process. You help a lot in that. Explain.
Absolutely. So in today's audit environment with the Department of Labor, if you have not been doing what you need to do and you start doing it right before you get the audit, they're still going to find you as out of compliance. You need to have been doing the right thing for at least a year and a half to be found in compliance. Otherwise, you're looking at conciliation agreements, potential, it's smaller cases, but potential lawsuits from the government or settlements. So it's definitely a very heightened regulatory environment.
So how old is the company?
We're celebrating 20 years this year.
Wow, that's hard to believe. So you weren't the founder?
I am not the founder.
Is it a coincidence you have that name, or were you related to the founder?
I am related to the founder. So the founder was my father, and I wrote an essay that he likes to talk about in high school where I said, I will not end up in a dead-end job like my dad. Of course, that's also when I thought a hairstyle out to this big was a good idea.
Right.
So I've grown, learned, and started what I thought would be a 6-month internship with Hudson Mann. That was 8 years ago.
Wow. Well, it sounds like a fascinating story. You help companies of all sizes. If people want to learn more about Hudson Mann, what do you suggest?
Go into hudsonmann.com. It's HUDSONMANN.com. And you can find demos on there and find out more about our services.
Yep. Then you can note the cheat sheet right here across there, hudsonmann.com. Again, in the current legal environment we're in, compliance is more important than ever. More than just compliance, though, is showing heavily documented and a long-term commitment to making sure you're abiding by these rules. And so companies like that, like Hudson Mann, are crucial. We want to remind you we're going to continually be updating here from Chicago. Keep checking us out at priceofbusiness.com and USDailyReview.com for new information.